If your phone has ever seemed to listen when it shouldn't, you are not alone. Google has now agreed to pay $68 million or about £51 million to settle a lawsuit claiming its voice assistant secretly recorded private conversations. The case centers on Google Assistant, the virtual helper built into millions of Android phones around the world. It is designed to stay silent until it hears a specific phrase, usually "Hey Google" or "Okay Google." Once activated, the phone records what is said and sends the audio to Google servers to be processed. People use it to check the weather, send messages, or control smart home devices like lights and televisions. But the lawsuit claims something went wrong. Users say Google Assistant sometimes switched on by mistake. The phone allegedly thought it heard the activation phrase when it had not. These incidents are known in the industry as false accepts. When that happened, people argue their phones recorded conversations that were meant to be private, including personal discussions in homes, offices, and other sensitive settings. The claim also alleges that some of the recordings were shared with advertisers, helping to build user profiles and deliver targeted advertising. Google has denied doing anything illegal. In court documents, the company said it does not send audio anywhere while the assistant is on standby, and that it agreed to the settlements only to avoid the cost and uncertainty of a long legal battle. The settlement was filed in a federal court in California and still needs approval from a judge. It has been brought as a class action, meaning it covers a large group of people rather than a single individual. Anyone who owned a Google device from May 2016 onwards and experienced these accidental activations could be eligible for compensation. However, a significant portion of the money may not go directly to the users. Lawyers representing the case are expected to ask for up to one-third of the settlement, around $22 million, in legal fees. This is not an isolated case. Earlier this year, Apple agreed to pay $95 million to settle a similar lawsuit involving its voice assistant Siri. Apple also denied wrongdoing, but those chose to settle. Together, the cases highlighting a growing concern about how voice technology works behind the scenes. Smart assistants rely on microphones that are always listening for their wake word. Tech companies say the devices are not recording continuously, but the lawsuits show that errors can and do happen. And when they do, results can be deeply personal conversations being captured without people realizing it. For users, the case raises uncomfortable questions. How much control do we really have over the devices in our pockets? Who hears what they record? And where does that data end up? For Google, the settlement avoids a public trial, but it also adds to mounting pressure on the tech industry to be more transparent about how voice data is handled. As smart assistants become more common in phones, homes, and cars, this case is a reminder that convenience often comes with trade-offs. And that too, privacy once lost is very hard to win back. For more such explainers, subscribe to DawnNews English.